But the awkward meeting left relations even more strained. According to an unnamed family friend, after turning up late, he actually suggested that they use a mediator to try and sort things out, which had Charles somewhat bemused and Camilla spluttering into her tea. Well, the author of this explosive new book and one of Britain's top royal journalists, Katie Nicholl, joins me now. Katie, look, here's the book. Very excited about it. It's out next month and it's going to make big waves, this book. I know you've been working on it for many years. But I think, Katie, we were so shocked to read of the fact that actually the Queen, in her final months, actually did have this sadness and this exhaustion about all of the drama connected to the Sussexes.
Yeah, hi Dan. Thank you for having me on, and I'm so pleased you have the review copy. It is out on ebook already, but I know so many people like to wait for the hardback, and as you said, that's out in October. And obviously one of the things I was really keen to try and get to the bottom of in all of this was, the Queen's feelings about Harry and Meghan leaving. I must stress, because I've had a lot on social media, this is not, actually Harry and Meghan don't play a huge role in my book. I would say they're peripheral, because my book is about the new royals. Harry and Meghan are not going to be new royals because they're not part of the royal family anymore. But it was obviously a part of the narrative that has generated so many headlines over the last couple of years. I couldn't not cover it. And I suppose for me the most interesting thing was, well, how did Her Majesty feel about all of this? We know that she loved Harry, she was very close to Harry, and they always had a close relationship, and she still took his calls right up until the end. She always made time for him, but this source very close to the late Queen, who would speak to the Queen regularly, spoke to her most weeks during the COVID pandemic, that really was the period where the Queen just confided to this source that she was exhausted by it all. I think she realised that there was nothing more she could do to forge a reconciliation between William and Harry. And I think most people will think it is terribly sad that, the last sort of the twilight years of her reign, when she should have been enjoying her time, spending time with her great-grandchildren and her grandchildren, was really marred by this awful family rift, which, let's be honest, really doesn't look like it's got any signs of being healed. I don't think what we've seen over the last couple of days is anywhere near where we hoped that the brothers might be. Harry and Meghan are back in LA, and there wasn't, a sit-down dinner or any time, as far as I'm told from my sources, for the brothers to try and sort things out.
No.